Bro, if they're giving Eric Bischoff this treatment,
yes,
how much time do you think they're spending with a Rhea Ripley? That's my point.
You and I say this all the time, segment by segment by segment when it comes to Raw. Who is over?
Yep.
Who is over in this segment? And when you saw that type of segment, when you saw that segment between Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH, I didn't see anyone over there. You're trying to build heat on Nikki ASH, who you didn't even do a good job turning her. Like, she just kept losing matches. It wasn't like, I'm going to walk away this week. I'm upset at Rhea Ripley because she didn't help me tag. Like, what happened to the art of a heel turn? It was like, I cannot imagine. Like, again, when you see like the Rockers, there was some dissension, you know, like weeks before the barbershop turn. There was, you know, okay, well, this person lost and there was some dissension. There's a tag. There was like some seeds planted, like, they seem like an unbreakable team. There's no way that they're going to break up. And what happened was, it was a story because there were some seeds planted, and then at the barbershop angle, they got back together as friends. But Shawn Michaels was wearing black, though. It was like, I don't know about this. Just as a person watching, it was like, okay, I'm so used to like the neon light colors. He's got this all black thing going on as he got to the dark side. They have dissension, they make up, raise the hand, and then wham, shattered through the glass. Boom, that's how you make a turn right there. Hogan, you know, when he's like, Heenan's like, whose side is he on? And Shivani's like, what are you talking about? You know, there's no way, right? He looks at Hall and Nash in the corner, turns around. Savage is right, laid prostrate. Bam, hits the leg. And it's like, those are turns, man.
Bro, I'm going to tell you an interesting story that really told me a lot this week. And I shook my head like, I can't believe this, okay? Bro, Bischoff was telling a story on his show. He just went back for that spot in the wedding. Okay. I could not believe this story, bro, but I'm going to make a point with this story. So Bischoff was talking about, bro, Bruce called him, bro, can you make Raw Monday? It was Thursday. Can you make Raw Monday? So what does that tell you? It's Thursday. They're calling him for Monday. So of course, Eric's first question is, well, like, where is it? That's going to depend on if I could make it or not. So Bruce says it's in your hometown, you know, Detroit, blah, 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 blah. So Eric says, I'll be there. Okay. Now, bro, if you don't know Eric is the kind of guy, like, if he's not the guy in charge, he kind of keeps to himself. Like, he'll read a book in the corner. Like, he's not one of these guys to mingle and go to. He doesn't do that. He kept to himself. So, bro, he had a, he had a car there, took a car there. So he's waiting in his car. He's waiting for Bruce to come and get him. So he's waiting there, getting closer and closer to the show. No Bruce. So finally, a writer comes out to the car. Oh, how you doing, Mr. Bischoff? Blah, blah, blah. He goes, yeah. Eric goes, yeah, no problem. Just waiting for Bruce to come get me, tell me what I got to do. Mr. Bischoff, Bruce is not here tonight. So, bro, Bruce calls Eric to come to Raw. Bruce isn't even there. Doesn't even let Eric know he's not going to be there. So, bro, Eric goes to this kid. Okay, no problem, man. I'll just, where could I find Vince? Mr. Bischoff, Vince isn't here tonight. So then Eric goes, okay, I'll just go to the truck and talk to Kevin Dunn. Kevin Dunn is not here. Now, bro, you got to understand something, Chris. Bro, for as much as, the Hall of Fame may be a little bro, this guy's a Hall of Famer. 100%. This guy is a WWE Hall of Famer. He has no idea Bruce isn't going to be there. Vince isn't going to be there. Kevin Dunn isn't going to be there. But my point is, bro, if they're giving Eric Bischoff, this treatment?
Yes.
How much time do you think they're spending with a Rhea Ripley? That's my point. Yep. Chris, I would look at these people. I would look at Rhea Ripley like a block of clay. Like, okay, what do we have here? Sit down, talk to her. What are her strengths? What are her weaknesses? Go over the promo. Meet her right after the match. Talk about like you're molding clay.
Yep.
Bro, they got a Hall of Famer that they call it the last minute to show up. They don't even. So you like, bro, I'm going to tell you, man, a talent at WWE and one of the best talents that we haven't seen for months. That's all I'll say. And he's still there. Bro, this talent told me when you want to see Vince and you want to talk to Vince, bro, there's a 3-week wait.
Whoa.
3-week. And bro, I would say this guy, if Rhea Ripley's here, this guy was probably here waiting 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So like, bro, you when they're especially this young, bro, you've got to be there, and it's kick gloves, and you got to. And bro, I'm certain that stuff is probably taking place at NXT, bro. I know Sean. And I really believe he is really a hands-on approach. He's that kind of a guy. But like once you get there. And I mean, you don't even have the decency to tell Eric Bischoff, oh, by the way, we're not going to.
Wow. Yeah.
So you got a lot of these kids, bro. You got the Crosses, you got the Rhea Ripleys, you got so many of these kids going out there trying to figure it out. Bro, you can't figure it out on national live TV. That's not the place to figure it out, Chris.
No. And it just seems like, again, and the start-stop mentality that they have anyways, that just on the drop of a dime, Vince is just like, okay, let's just drop the angle. Let's just I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this person. I'm tired of this. We haven't seen consistent Austin Theory things anymore. Just to start-stop. It ultimately hurts your product because just like I've said this many times, you and I have talked about this many times, just like the star for MMA, just like the star for boxing, that's like I'm building up Kobe Covington or any other person, Ronda Rousey when she was there, who's the other guy, the Irish guy,
McGregor.
Conor McGregor, yeah. So Conor McGregor is another one. So you're building up, these names, these characters, these figures, and then you have Dana White, or any boxing promoter saying, okay, yeah, Conor McGregor's, he's very brash, heelish, really cocky, perfect, Nate Diaz. I hope that he's going to beat him. We'll see if Floyd Mayweather beats him in the exhibition. You've got all these things that's really building up based on these characters. And then all of a sudden, Dana White's like, let's just drop Conor McGregor this week.
Yeah.
We'll move somewhere else.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
That would destroy the potential money on the table for this program. And so, again, you have to build it up like the WWE. You have to build up the stars, just like the Austins and the Takers, for us to watch them on the big attraction pay-per-view or premium live event.
But Chris, real quickly, when you put on your psychologist hat, bro, could what is happening here is from a Vince McMahon standpoint, bro, there's nothing more for him to prove. Like, there's nothing more for him to do. Yeah. He's making more money now than he ever made at that company. Yeah. So, I mean, bro, is it possible there's just nothing driving this guy where whatever it is, it is?
Vince, what I see with what's going on now, we talked about someone who deals with narcissism, right? So here's the thing. When there's failure it's still someone else's fault.
Mhm.
And so what I can see right now is Vince McMahon, a 76-year-old man. He's been in the game for 40 plus years. You know, he's really has nothing left to prove. And at this point, he's looking at the numbers dwindling, and he's like, okay, ultimately it's up to him. I mean, it's his empire, it's his entity. He's the ultimate person responsible for it. But no, he has a bunch of scapegoats that it's everybody else's fault. And even when he tries to come to Raw, okay, let me be the savior, let me save the day and try to bump up the ratings. You don't see much of a ratings bump. Then I'll retreat and say, okay, let's go ahead and just cream a bunch of people and yell at them and say, you know, what's going on with the ratings. Ultimately, it's on him though. So
Yeah,
that's what I see, unfortunately.
yeah.
Well, one thing else I do see is the former WCW World Heavyweight Champion right here, ladies and gentlemen. He is the one and only. I'm about to go NWO on you. Vince Russo, ladies and gentlemen. This is Riding with Russo. I'm Dr. Chris Featherstone. So long, brother.